Morning, all. All right, so one game today in the National Hockey League and 9 tomorrow. So I won't be doing the timestamps because it's just the one game today. So Wednesday's action will be between Philadelphia and Washington, and you have to be hoping that it's not quite as lopsided as last night. So starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Washington Capitals. Philadelphia 1-4-1 so far this season. The Capitals 4-1-0. Capitals won last night 4-1 over Philadelphia, and then these teams meet again on February 6th as well as March the 20th. Scott Lawton, 2 goals, 2 assists thus far this year for the Philadelphia Flyers. Morgan Frost still seeking his first goal. He does have 3 assists. And Cam York, 2 goals and an assist for the Philadelphia Flyers from the blue line. On the Washington side, Dylan Strome, really strong start to the season for him, 3 goals and 5 assists. Tom Wilson, 5 goals and an assist for him. He did not have a goal last night. He is still on average 1 goal per game. He's still on pace for 82 goals. Chikrin, 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points for him from the blue line. So let me know who you think wins that one in the comment section below. And then tomorrow night's schedule, honestly, is kind of fun. So there's 5 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 2 hours later, and then there's 2 late games as well. So 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, Dallas and Boston. So it's one of those rare occasions where I could just enjoy hockey. And it doesn't matter to me who wins. I kind of hope it goes to overtime so they both get a point. Dallas is 5-2, coming off that disappointing loss against Buffalo. The Bruins are 3-3-1, coming off that disappointing loss against Nashville. So this is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again November the 14th in Dallas. On the Dallas side, Rope Hintz, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points for him so far this season. Wyatt Johnston has not had the kind of start that I was hoping he would. Just the 1 goal with 4 assists for 5 points. Harley is still the only defenseman with a point for Dallas. A goal, 2 assists, 3 points. I'm still surprised Miro doesn't have a point yet. Cole Koepke on the Boston side, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points. He might be one of their better forwards. Marchand, just the 4 assists so far. It's been a quiet start, honestly, for a lot of the offense for the Bruins. McAvoy, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points for him from the blue line. And so Boston's going to be looking to not drop below 500. And Dallas is looking to turn it around. We'll see who ends up winning. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the St. Louis Blues and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Both teams sporting a 4-3 record. Both teams coming off of losses last night. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again November the 2nd in St. Louis. Jordan Kyrou for the Blues, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for him. Good start. Holloway, a bit quieter, a goal and an assist and 2 points, but he's been prominent at times. And Parayko, 4 assists. So pretty good scoring numbers from Parayko so far this year, considering he's more of a defensive defenseman. On the Toronto side, Matthew Knies with 3 goals and an assist thus far this season. William Nylander, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points up front. And on the blue line, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, 4 assists for him. It's interesting, too, because he had a really good game against Tampa. And then last night, there were some turnover issues for him against Columbus. And it's just kind of that's how that works at times. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the New Jersey Devils and the Detroit Red Wings. That close to singing the facts of life, but I won't. Because you take the good. No. New Jersey's 5-3-1, must focus. Detroit 3-3, coming off of that win against the New York Islanders last night. First of 3 meetings between these teams, November 29th and April the 16th will be the other meetings. And it'll be interesting because last night it felt like Detroit did a good job of adopting to the game that was being played by the Islanders. Can they now adopt the style or adapt to the style of the New Jersey Devils? Because the Devils don't play the kind of game that the Islanders do. On the Devils side, Nason with a point per game so far this season. 3 goals and 6 assists for 9 points. Timo Meier at that point per game range as well, or level as well. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points for Meier. And Dylan with 2 assists on the blue line. On the Detroit side, Lucas Raymond still looking for his first goal. He does have 4 assists. Dylan Larkin, 3 goals and an assist, so he also has 4 points. And Moritz Seider, a goal, 2 assists, 3 points for him. Detroit, of course, looking to get above 500 and start to build on their most recent couple of victories. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Minnesota Wild and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Minnesota 4-0-2 to start the season. Tampa Bay 4-2. These teams will meet again November the 1st in Minnesota. So a lot of the matchups between teams that aren't in the same conference They're going to meet again next month, and then they'll be done with each other. So on the Minnesota side, Kaprizov, 2 goals and 8 assists for 10 points. Really strong numbers thus far. Marco Rossi, 3 goals and 3 assists for 6 points, so he's at a point per game. And Middleton, a goal and 3 assists, 4 points. Not really considered an offensive defenseman, but you'll take the 4 points. Braden Point on the Tampa Bay side, 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points there. Kucherov continues his amazing run, 7 goals, 5 assists. Now he has 12 points. And Mosier, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for J.J. Mosier. Streaky points, sure, but they're still points. In that I think of those 6 points, I think they were scored in 2 of the games they've played. I don't think he's had points in the other 4. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Florida and the Rangers. The Florida Panthers 4-3-1 on the season. The Rangers 5-0-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They meet again December 30th and April the 14th. On the Florida side of things, Bennett 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points, making a good case for a pretty pricey extension, is my guess. We'll see what happens when that contract gets signed. Carter Verhaeghe, who signed a long-term extension, of course, just the 4 assists so far. Kind of ugly numbers from Verhaeghe so far, but he is getting the chances. Ekblad, 3 assists for him from the blue line. On the Rangers side, Lafreniere, point per game. Yep, he's there. 3 goals, 3 assists. Kakko's not far off. It's nice to see Kakko productive too. A goal, 4 assists, 5 points. And Adam Fox, 7 assists so far, so no goals, but lots of assists. And he's good defensively as well. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Calgary Flames. First of 2 meetings. They'll meet again March the 2nd. Carolina, Aho, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Very strong run for him thus far. Natchez has the same numbers of 2 goals and 4 assists for 6 points. And Jacob Slavin with 2 assists. They showed they're resilient in their comeback last night against Edmonton. We'll see what they do against the Calgary team, who has Connor Zary, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Kadri has 3 goals and 2 assists for 5 points as well. Rasmus Andersson has been quite the story thus far. 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points in 6 games for Rasmus Andersson. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between Colorado and Utah. So this is where if they were the Yeti already, that rhymes, I didn't mean to do that, I apologize. But if they were already named the Yeti, that sounds better, splitting the words up like that, this could be more of a fun matchup if there was still that foot on the shoulder for the Avalanche. Anyways, these teams will meet again December the 12th and December the 27th. Ross Colton, 6 goals and an assist for 7 points, has been excellent for the Colorado Avalanche thus far. McKinnon, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points. You know what you're getting with him, a lot of points. Makar, I believe he's the league leader now in points with 14. 2 goals, 12 assists, 14 points. I don't know how many Panarin got last night. I know he had at least 1. And then on the Utah side, Schmaltz, 7 assists, so he does not have a goal as of yet. Neither does Michelli, and I've said for years that I think shooting more would be good for him. He's got a good shot. He has 3 assists so far. And Sergachev, still with 4 assists on the blue line, and they're going to be looking to bounce back from that 4-0 loss against Ottawa last night. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the Winnipeg Jets and the Seattle Kraken. Winnipeg continues to be quite the story. They are 6-0. Seattle is 4-3. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again January 16th and March the 16th. Appleton's been good for Winnipeg thus far. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for him. Perfetti above a point per game at 2 goals and 5 assists. Morrissey's above that mark too at 1 goal, 6 assists for 7 points. On the Seattle side, McCann has been excellent to start things off. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points for him. Burakovsky looking for his first goal to go with 5 assists. And Riker Evans, at least last night, showing that maybe he's going to be the one to step in with Vince Dunn out. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, and he is a +5 so far this year. So strong numbers from Evans. We'll see if he can keep that up. Vince Dunn, of course, on LTIR, so it's going to be up to guys like Evans to fill in. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start between San Jose and LA, which means it's going to go to a shootout. San Jose 0-5-2 to start the season. LA 3-2-2. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again October 29th, November 25th, and March the 30th. William Eklund, a goal and 4 assists so far for San Jose. He was all around the net last night. Granlund now has a goal to go with his 6 assists for 7 points. And Wallman with just the 2 helpers so far. Not a lot of points from the blue line for San Jose to this stage. On the LA side, Kopitar, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Been very good. Turcotte, his development apparently is the reason that Byfield's still on the wing, at least listening to the broadcast last night. That's what they were saying. Turcotte's development meant they didn't have to put Byfield down the middle, but the plan is still to put him there eventually. Turcotte, a goal and 3 assists for 4 points. Gavrikov, 3 helpers on the blue line. He is one of the defensemen trying to fill in and play those extra minutes while Doughty's out, but clearly the Kings are struggling defensively without Drew Doughty. So there you go. Let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.